I do apologize.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You know what I'm going to need?
A beer?
Well, that's probably true. What I'm going to need tonight to happen, I'm going to need.
I think I know what you're going to say.
I'm going to need to see Max Clark, Kevin McGonigal, Josue Briseño, Max Anderson, Tyron Lorenzo, all those top 5 prospects. There's a new Erie 5. Those guys,
they're going to get roughly.
I'm going to need you guys to really step up and do some damage tonight so that I can feel better about the stance that the Tigers took, which was we're not giving up our prospects.
Right. Go out there. If you get 4 at-bats each, everybody go 4 for 4, right, 20 for 20.
That's pretty pleased.
Yep.
With sugar on top. I don't think I'm asking for much. All you guys just get out there and get something done.
Make us all understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, I mean, we do this every trade deadline with every team. And I like to take whatever we can that we know about and use it to either praise someone or be critical of them. I always hate bashing people for trade offers that we don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because you don't know what the Tigers offered or
what teams
asked for. So when you see Bednar get traded to the Yankees and it didn't look like it was for a ton, you're like, well, could the Tigers have gotten it done? When you see Suarez get traded to Seattle, well, did Arizona? And what did they ask for? I mean, they got some good players in return, but they got a number 9 prospect from Seattle who's probably better than that. But nonetheless, if the Tigers had thrown something equivalent out there, could Max Anderson have gotten that done? Or would it take? Obviously, would it take them more because they got more.
There's a whole bunch of those trades where you go, could Max Anderson gotten it done? My feeling is, if he could have, and the Tigers said no, they blew it. Like that's what if I found out that they asked for Max Anderson and Scott Harris said no for Eugenio Suarez, then I'd be probably way more worked up. But we don't know what they asked for, so it's a little bit tough. I'm disappointed, but I'm not giving up on the season. And I don't think people think management gave up on the season. I don't think management gave up on the season. They got what they could for what they were comfortable with trading. Now, there's always the Dave Dombrowski route, which is F them prospects. And clearly that's not the way Scott Harris wants to run this team. He's being true to his beliefs and himself. And, that the answer of what was right and what was wrong, we won't know for years because we got to see what some of these guys turned out to be. And chances are a couple of them aren't going to make it. But that's part of the deal when you hoard prospects. You know that a couple of them aren't going to make it.
There wasn't a whole lot of hand-wringing about John Smoltz until about 7 years after the trade.
Right.
So we'll wait and see. I hate being and taking that approach, but at the same time, I'm so excited. And again, I'm self-admittedly, I fall in love with prospects.
Yes, he does.
Because they're like because it's homegrown, because it's a yardstick to see what kind of chops your general manager really has. Mm-hmm. The scouting department. Did they get it right? They're counting on these guys. Okay, I want to see them perform.
And tonight's one of those nights where Gator, when the Erie Seawolves are playing on FanDuel, Gator's going to be like ringer off, pants off watching that game. 248-539-9797.
Whoa.
Let's go to...
Whoa. I wear shorts, and they stay on.
Let's go to Tommy in Auburn Hills. What's up, Tommy?
Dougie.
Hi, Tommy.
Gator.
What's up?
T-Bone.
Yeah, you know what? I'm kind of in semi-panic mode. They're in a free fall, and I think, this Skubal start, if he loses this game, let's just say, he's pitching a gem. He's got 10, 12 strikeouts through 7, 8 innings, and AJ pulls him, and the bullpen blows it, which they've been doing, and now it's over. It's like you gotta keep your horse going. Keep him through 9. This is like.
All right. So how many pitches you want to go through, Tommy?
Well, let's see. How about can he go through 115? Can he do that?
I think it's completely dependent on the situation.
Yeah,
and
I know.
they probably shy away from that.
And
But I mean, if it's a playoff game,
yes.
I think they might do something like that. But
I don't think they'll do it in early August.
Yeah.
Well, look what's happening with the team right now. They're in a free fall. It's like you have to keep your horse out there. And
so you're creating a scenario that hasn't taken place.
Yeah, in my mind. Yeah.
I don't know if you need to do that, Tom. I don't think you have to do that.
I know. Say he's pitching like a great game. I'm just wondering, Gator, if Skubal's pitching he's got a no hitter through 8.
Well, I'm pretty sure if he's got a no hitter through 8, then they're going to give him a chance to finish the no hitter in the 9th.
Yep.
And if they have a lead after 8 innings, you know what I like? Kyle Finnegan.
Well, I mean, I don't think you can push Skubal this early. I mean, I know it's starting to get late, but that feels like a postseason maneuver only. Because he will have to start again in 5 days. And postseason, do or die, let me put it to you like this. If they're going to do it during the regular season, I'd much rather have them do that in September if Cleveland's like a game back than have them do it now. 248-539-9797. I don't think, hey, situation's dire. It's not leave Skubal out there for 115 pitches dire. Steve in Shelby Township. Hi, Steve.
Yeah, I don't think we should leave him out there either. You don't want him to get injured. And but at any rate, I was calling about the hitting, the plate discipline, and have a conversation. Scott, Gator,
yeah,
Doug, great to hear you guys. Yeah, so we got batters on our team that are swinging at bad pitches, and you got Gleyber Torres who draws walks. If a batter has a tendency to swing at a lot of bad pitches, everybody gets 3 strikes. Have the hitting instructor make him take 2 pitches. He has to have 2 pitches called by the umpire as strikes before he's allowed to swing. And we can get the pitchers. Go ahead.
I was just going to, one of the problems with that is that some of the best pitches you're going to see in at bat might be the first pitch you see. And to tell a batter to go up there and hey, you're not swinging until you have 2 strikes on you, just to I guess draw up the pitch count. I mean, well, it's plate part of plate discipline is knowing when a pitch is in the strike zone that you have to hammer it.
How's that working?
Well, I don't know if that's what their approach is.
Yeah,
and to this point on the season, it's worked out very well to the point of the season.
How many pitches is the pitcher going to throw if he has to take 2 umpire-called strikes? And then he can start swinging. He might foul off 10 pitches with 2 strikes on him.
Well, look, I mean, obviously we're getting eye exams, we're getting take 2 pitches, we're getting revamp the swing, we're getting all these possible solutions. The people in the game have a really good idea how they got to the point they were in the first place. I have heard take a pitch I've never heard anybody say take 2 pitches.
Yeah.
And you don't swing until you have 2 strikes on you. There is all kinds of data about like batting averages and with 2 strikes. It's not nearly as good. It's typically not good, and especially 0-2.
Really bad 0-2.
But if you're I've never heard take 2 pitches. But then again, these are apparently desperate times, and they're calling for some really desperate measures. 248-539-9797. We'll get to more of your phone calls and feedback coming up. Dan Campbell said something yesterday. I'm intrigued to get fans' take on it. Also, Gator, we have to say happy birthday to a local company. A local company that I indeed support. They're turning 95. We'll get to that today at 11:18 here on 97.1 The Ticket.